Generator checklists, tips and tricks. The use of generators in homes is increasing every year. With the advent of digital technology, portable devices are constantly being updated and upgraded, so we should inspect the generator checklists. This not only improves their functionality but also increases battery life, which makes it easier to power up your home. Here's our guide on how to use a generator safely and effectively. Use a transfer switch. One of the most common mistakes that many people make when using a generator is using it in place of their primary power source. This can be dangerous, especially if you're not careful. The best way to use your generator safely is by adding a transfer switch into the circuit that powers your home. This will allow you to use your generator as a backup power source for your entire house, not just the areas that are equipped with electrical outlets. Transfer switches come in different sizes and shapes depending on the model you choose. Some can be attached directly to an outlet while others require additional wiring. The first thing you'll need to do is determine the number of outlets in your home. This will help you choose a model that can power all of them safely and effectively. It's also important to consider how many devices are being powered by each outlet, including computers, phones, air conditioners, inverter, and TVs. Once you've chosen a model that can handle your needs, you'll need to determine the best location for it. If you want to power up all of your outlets in one room or in several rooms at once, consider installing a transfer switch near the outlets. If you're looking to add a transfer switch in several rooms, choose one that can handle the maximum amount of power that your home uses at any given time. For example, if you have an outlet for your refrigerator and TV in one room and another for computers and lights in another, you'll need a model that can handle the maximum amount of power for each room. There are also transfer switches available with remote controls that allow you to operate them from across the room or even outside of your home. This is great if you want to turn on your generator from a remote location. Generator checklists. Use heavy-duty cords. The cords that connect your devices to the transfer switch are just as important as the switch itself. You'll need thick, heavy-duty cables for this job. You should also choose a model with heavy-duty plugs, so you can plug all of your electrical appliances into it safely and securely. If you choose a model with individual plugs for each device, be sure to plug them into the transfer switch first and then into the outlet. Consider adding an on/off switch to your cord as well. This will allow you to turn off all of your devices from one location without having to unplug them individually. Make sure your generator is ready to go. If you're using a generator for backup power, it should be ready and fully charged at all times. Make sure your battery is in good condition and that the fuel tank is full so you can start up your generator quickly. The grid should be completely off when you start up your generator, so don't try to use it if the power is still on. If you are using a portable generator for backup power, make sure that it has enough fuel in its tank to run for at least an hour or two. If a manual transfer switch is not available, you can always use a generator with an automatic transfer switch. Check your electrical safety first. Before you make any electrical changes to your home, be sure that it is safe for the entire family. For example, don't touch any wires until they have been disconnected from the transfer switch. If you're not sure whether your home is safe for electrical work, check with the local fire department to see if they can come out and do a safety inspection. You should also make sure that all of your power-consuming appliances are unplugged before working on your electrical system. Also, be sure to keep all of the extra tools and materials that you'll need for this project in a secure place. Use grounding rod. The ground rod sets are designed to help you keep your generator as safe and secure as possible. When used properly, they will provide a good ground for the electrical current running through them. The portable generator should be installed in a location that is far away from your house. Make sure you have enough room to work on the generator safely and comfortably. The ground rod should not only connect to the bottom of your generator, but also to two metal objects nearby, such as utility poles or trees. This main breaker box / power inlet box should be no more than 25 feet away from the standby generator. For safety, always use a grounding rod and connect your ground rod directly to the metal body of your generator. Fuel quality and safety. Gasoline and other fuels should be of the highest quality available. They must also meet all safety standards for use in your area. If you plan to store fuel, make sure it is stored at a temperature between 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius and 38 degrees Celsius. The carbon monoxide poisoning, CO, and carbon dioxide, CO2, that are produced when fuel is stored at low temperatures can be deadly. Store your fuel in a well-ventilated area to avoid the possibility of spontaneous combustion. Keep your generator clean and well lubricated. You will want to clean your generator every time you use it. If you leave the inside of your unit uncleaned, then all of the harmful substances that can collect there over time will be released into the air and possibly into your home. The gauge on your generator should be checked every month or so to make sure it is working properly. The lubrication of the unit should also be checked regularly, and adjusted as necessary. The lubricant that you use on your generator can cause problems if not applied correctly, especially when it comes to gas engines. The circuit breaker box on your generator should be checked and lubricated every month or so. The generator power cord should be checked and replaced as necessary. Weather safety. In any situation, safety is important. It's especially important when you're in a remote location with no power and your generator needs to provide electricity for the whole family. When running a portable generator in a remote location, you should check the weather safety because of the fact that it's very hot outside. If you have generators, then they are one of your main sources of electricity in a remote location, so you should check weather safety to ensure that your generator is safe for use. Operational safety. Make a test run. Finally, be sure to test your generator before each use. This will help you determine if there are any problems with it and whether or not it's still operating properly. If the generator is acting up, you might want to get a new one that has been reconditioned and tested. If you have a gas generator, then it's important to make sure that the gas is turned off before starting up your generator. Also, be sure to put on safety glasses while working with generators because of the high levels of electricity that are generated when they're running. The heater of the generator should be turned off before starting up your generator. If you are using a battery-powered generator, then make sure that the engine is running to charge the batteries. If you have a gas-powered generator, it's important to make sure that there is enough fuel in the tank. Conclusion? There are many things that you can do to make sure that your generator is safe and will last for a long time. A little bit of research and some simple maintenance will help keep your unit in great shape, which means less work for you and more time to spend with your family. It is a good idea to have a mechanic service your unit at least once a year, but if you can't afford this expense, then check it regularly for any problems that may arise. The interlock kit will also help you prevent the engine from starting if there is a problem with your gas line. If your generator doesn't have an interlock kit, then check to make sure that it's installed properly. When you are using your generator, be sure to keep all children and pets away from it. The voltage, amp output, and power can be very dangerous if they are exposed to it.